Hello and welcome back to another video. Today I'm going to be going over all you need to know about the upcoming Series 30 for Forza Horizon 5, which is themed around the Lunar New Year, as it was this time last year as well. 2 MGs were actually leaked a little while back for this, and a few days ago the full festival playlist was also leaked, so this information has kind of already got out there. Last night though, full details were given by Playground Games themselves, which is what I'm going to be covering today. As ever though, even though they've already been leaked, let's start with the cars in the festival playlist. Starting of course with the overall festival playlist prizes. For 80 points overall we can win the new to Forza Hyundai Ioniq 6, which despite their recent advertising campaign I refuse to call a Hyundai, because that sounds quite ridiculous to me, even if it is possibly the correct way. Let's not argue about that for right now. And for 160 points there is another chance for us to win the Neo EP9. In summer season, which begins on the 1st of February, for 20 points we can win the new to Forza Hyundai Kona. I am still going to just keep calling it that way because that's what I'm used to. And for 40 points there is another chance for us to win the Wuling Sunshine. There are also a couple of interesting rival events in the first week of the festival playlist. One is in the Monster Truck, which was previously only drivable in a particular showcase event, and another seems to be in the MG Cyberster, which we'll get onto later in this video. In autumn season, which begins on the 8th of February, for 20 points we can win the new to Forza Lynk & Co. 02, and for 40 points there is another chance for us to win the MG MG6 touring car. In winter season, which begins on the 15th of February, for 20 points we can win the new to Forza Hyundai i30N, and for 40 points there is another chance for us to win the Unicorn V2, although I'm not really sure this really fits in with the updates theme particularly, but still a cool car to get hold of if you haven't already got one. And finally, in spring season, which begins on the 22nd of February, for 20 points we can win the new to Forza MG MG7, and for 40 points there is another chance for us to win the MG MG3. That's not all for new cars though, there is yet another paid car pack coming to the game, which was also leaked before Playground Games told us about it recently. This is going to be called the Chinese Lucky Stars car pack, and will contain 4 Chinese vehicles. The MG Cyberster is the first one, which we saw is in one of the Rivals events and was leaked a little while ago by MG themselves. The Lynk & Co. 05, which was in the sort of advertisement images for the stream where Playground Games told us all of this information. The Wuling Hongwang Mini EV Macaroon, which also has a wide body option, a very strangely positioned wing, and can have many horsepower added if you so wish. And the Volkswagen Santana, which is essentially a Volkswagen Passat that was built under license in China, I think. This pack will be priced at $399 here in the UK, or I think $499 in the US in dollars, and will be available to purchase or download as soon as the update goes live on Tuesday, presumably at 6 PM GMT is when it usually is. Now this will be paid for everyone, you don't get it free, it's not included with Car Pass or Ultimate Edition or anything, so if you want these cars you do have to pay for the pack, which is becoming a bit of a habit from Playground Games, but these are some quite interesting and quite different cars this time, so I'll definitely be getting hold of this and checking these out once they are available. And those are all of the new cars that are coming to the game, but that's not all for the cars. A whole load of hard to find cars are now available in the auto show. Those include this list that I'll have just put on screen, but also the Hyundai Veloster M, the Xpeng P7, and the Lynk & Co. 03. Just like in the update over Christmas, they have again had a new stadium makeover, which is Lunar New Year themed and actually looks incredible. It was shown off by Playground Games and includes a dragon drone show, many big dragons, a car meet area, and brings with it an update to all Drift Zone flags that will now be in this style. Some of these bits are also going to be available as Event Lab props, which is going to be absolutely fantastic. That dragon's going to be kind of fun, and having another colour of tyre bundle, we'll now have the white and gold tyre bundles as well as the white and red tyre bundles. We'll be able to add a bit more variety to some tracks and things in Event Lab, which is also good. There are also more new badges, this time to dragons, and as ever, after giving us all of this information, we got a tease of the next update. Series 31 is going to be themed around European automotive, and will bring with it new Event Lab props, which I'm super excited for, but also, as ever, things like new cars, new collectibles, and new events. So I look forward to seeing what they come up with for Series 31. That, though, is everything that's going to be coming in Series 30 on Forza Horizon 5. Quite a good selection in the playlist. 5 brand new to Forza cars coming, so don't quite know how Motorsport is struggling to add new vehicles included in the game, not just in paid car pass, and Horizon are doing quite so well. But yeah, great to see 5 new cars in the playlist, 4 new cars in a car pack, which is paid, but you don't have to buy it if you don't want to spend extra money. And things like the Event Lab props are good to see, and I'm really loving these stadium makeovers, the new ones. Like we had over Christmas, we had a different Winter Wonderland to how we had the ice rink previously, and this New Year themed one looks really good, so I hope they keep this up. And every other update, they introduce new kind of areas in the stadium, because they're really well done. But yeah, overall I'm quite pleased with this update, and I look forward to trying out the cars in the car pack and winning the cars in the playlist. For now though, that is going to be all, so thank you very much for watching, and I will be back with the next one very soon.